here's the thing, it's a little morbid, but when my son was right around 3, 4, I had gotten back into the industry, taking contracts, working in-house in their different offices. And I had a contract designing bags. And I had to take my son to work with me one day. And I cannot think of this man's name. I think Andrew Cunan or something like that. Anyway, he killed another handbag designer right in front of me and my son.
Wait, what?
Right on the side of Empire State Building. Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? He shot him, or what happened?
He shot him to death while we were walking towards him.
Wait a minute. I think I was in the Empire State Building when this happened.
Yes.
Right?
I was right on the street, right there. It happened like 20 feet in front of us.
Oh my God, yeah, and 33rd. Oh yes, 33rd, because I'm on 34th.
Yeah, both are the sides of it, but it was on the 33rd. He did run around the corner and got shot.
He went to the front.
Yes, but he shot the man first.
Wow.
On 33rd, right in front of, I know you know where Columbia is.
Yeah.
Columbia,
like the art store.
Supplies, art store, exactly. Right next to there was the handbag building. I was going in to work, and he was a disgruntled designer that had gotten fired. That whole story, people can look it up.
I remember that. I think one of my friends in the fashion industry also, I think, was walking down the street too.
It was crazy, and I remember clearly yelling at my son, like, because he was whining, he had to use the bathroom. I was like, why didn't you use the bathroom before we left? I told you to use the bathroom. You know, nothing crazy, but
what moms always tell their kids.
Like just rushing him to the building, and then you hear this loud sound, and I'm looking around thinking the scaffolding fell. And then people bumped into me, and it's the man is right in front of me, facing us.
Facing you, wow.
But shooting down, because he stood over him and shot him more times.
Oh my God. So, holy cow.
That's where the art comes in.
Yeah.
The art is my saving grace. So I had to have therapy for PTSD and.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of my questions I ask people, like, how did art save you, you know? That
is how art saved me. I had a therapist that the therapist was probably like I probably thought I couldn't live without her at that time. That's how deep it was.
Wow.
I knew I had those sessions, and my life was really getting from this day to the next session, this session to the next session.
Wow.
And
so traumatizing, hugely traumatizing.
Yeah, it was actually, the story goes, it's so deep. It was actually the second murder that I witnessed since I had my son.
Oh my God.
I hadn't been, so it was just like, it was too much.
Yeah.
And I was ready to flee, but I'm like, I did leave. I left New York probably for like 3 weeks, came back. Got into the therapy sessions, and it really helped me. But what really helped me is the encouragement to do something that I always wanted to do, but I stopped myself from doing for whatever reason. So that was the instruction
or something.
And I was like, well, I always wanted to paint, but I always said when I get older, then that's something that I'll go sit at the park and paint and relax and do stuff like that. But I always wanted to do it. Never had done it. I could always draw, marker. Never was like into.
That's beautiful. That's how it started for you, and that's beautiful.